8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I don't want you to be hopeful. I want you to panic and act as if the roof was on fire. In these words, offered by environmental activist Greta Thunberg with regards to climate change, the message behind her words can be taken both figuratively and ever so literally. Despite the numerous acts of advocacy to reduce the overall rise of global temperature and climate change, our pleas have grown from mere whispers to astounding battle cries, especially amongst the small island developing states. The truth is, if it can't be reduced, reused, repaired, rebuilt, refurbished, refined, resold, recycled, or composted, then it should be restricted, designed, or removed from production. Philip Seeger, folk singer and social activist, left these words. And the truth is, they are more accurate and necessary in today's time as opposed to the decades before. There is one such way that we can work towards reducing our carbon footprint on the planet within the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. In the Bahamas, the truth is we don't have a waste management system. And because of this, we actually have a waste management issue. This is not an island-to-island problem, but one of disproportionate concern. The landfills on New Providence, for example, is the best assembled one. And the reality is, it is in shambles. There is no structure, no system, and overall no management of waste. And as a result, there is also room for improvement. Though there is no real recycling system in the country, this does not mean that there cannot be one. In order to better structure landfills within the country, there needs to be a recycling system that can assist in the reuse of items. This will not only allow for items to be refurbished, thus reducing the amount of products we force the market to provide, but it also opens up the door for things like biomass production in order to generate power for landfills on a small scale, as this can help to reduce the amount of food waste that is produced. In addition to this, there exists a market for creating composting farms as well. In creating a space for this avenue across the country, composting is a crucial element in connecting sustainable solid waste management and total carbon sequestration to the overall maintenance of ecosystems waste would normally destroy. Surprisingly, food loss and waste generation collectively emit greenhouse gases every time they're mishandled. The reality is, in composting and recycling these waste products, we will allocate so much needed space for things like solar panels or windmills. But as it stands, until we recognize the true value of greenhouse gases and the ways in which we can manipulate them to work towards reducing the pressure on our biodiversity, on land and sea, things will not get any better. My intention is not to frighten, but the reality is, unless we as a species can get our planet to 1.5 degrees Celsius by the year 2030, our chances of survival are rather grim. Here in the Bahamas, we have seen what climate change can do. It is not too late to hope, but unless we fight for 1.5 to stay alive, we will be a mere legend on a map like the city of Atlantis. We are all connected to one another and the world around us. If we don't make these small steps today, we'll have to move mountains to fix these issues in the near future. That is, if it isn't too late.